With the Tube command of the Morph Pet Palette, you can take any face of the morph element and extrude it along a 3D path to add or to subtract from the geometry of the morph. Select any morph element, then click any point on the face you wish to use as the profile of the tube operation. Select the Tube command from the Pet Palette. Then, define a 3D path along which the face will be extruded. The first segment of the path will be perpendicular to the plane of the tubed face, and by default, it will be a straight segment. After the first segment is drawn, other segments can be in any direction in 3D. The Pet Palette switches to the polygon input mode so you can create straight or curved segments for the path. To finish the path, double-click its last node. If you need a curved segment as the first segment of the path, after selecting the Tube command from the Pet Palette, click on any of the boundary edges or nodes of the face being tubed. The starting point of the tube path will be relocated to the clicked point, and at the same time the command will enter the polygon input mode. Then you can switch to arc input methods to draw the first and subsequent path segments. If the tube path cuts into the morph body, it will cut those parts out of the morph instead of adding to the morph geometry. If you have two coplanar faces that have a common boundary edge and the starting point of your tube path needs to be on that common boundary edge, for example, this node, there are two methods you can use. The first is to click on the face you wish to tube, activate the Tube command, then click the point on the common boundary edge you wish to be the starting point of the tube operation. The second method is to select the face you wish to tube first, then click the desired starting point of the Tube command, and select the Tube command from the Pet Palette. Explicit selection is also needed when you wish to tube more than one coplanar face in the same operation. Select the faces, then perform the tube operation as usual. Also, the tubed coplanar faces don't even have to belong to the same morph element. When you want to make a tube along the boundary edges of a face, after activating the Tube command of the Pet Palette, space-click onto a face, and the boundary edges of that face will be taken as an input for the Tube command.